Remember guys, the only way for you to remove pain is to go through it. There's no other way. How to really move on? Alam mo yung totoong move on. Now, if I'm gonna ask you that specific question, it's a very basic answer or tell everybody who ask for an advice na just forgive. Alam mo yon, kalimutan mo na lang siya, isipin mo na lang napatay na siya, mga ganong klaseng mga bagay. Pero here's the thing, it's actually a very vague advice Kasi pag sinabi mo sa tao, paano ka mag-move on, kalimutan mo na siya. Ang dali kasing sabihin na you have to accept the fact of what happened to you. It's just like telling to someone, paano ka makapunta from point A to point B, sumakay ka ng sasakyan. It's a macro level of advice. Pero not everybody knows the specifics of how to do it. An advice of acceptance is actually a macro advice, which is very difficult to follow kasi hindi mo alam kung paano ka pupunta doon. Pero most of the time, people has difficulty finding the way on how to forgive and how to forget. Kaya nga siya hindi naka-move on kasi hindi niya alam paano mag-forgive at hindi niya din alam kung paano mag-forget. So, what is the right way if ever ikaw na tao na broken-hearted, iniwan ng taong mahal mo, and you wanted to move on? Here's the thing. Paano ka ba talaga mag-move on? Well, first off, everybody jumps into a specific conclusion wherein dapat i-accept mo yung pagkakataon na nasaktan ka. Dapat you have to forget. Just don't stay on that specific place. Fine. That's the right way of moving on. Pero that's already on the later part. Kasi nga, that's step 10 out of 50. So you have to first start somewhere at the very beginning. The first step of moving on is to actually feel the pain. Remember guys, the only way for you to remove pain is to go through it. There's no other way. If you're saying to yourself na ililibang ko na lang yung sarili ko, I would just go on and spend time with my friends, with my family, fine, it alleviates the pain for the moment. Pero you're just treating the symptom, not the sickness. Kasi nga, bottom line is, pag uwi ka ng bahay, mag-isa ka sa kwarto, it will always go back to you. The pain, the memories, the suffering, and the happy moments. So, the only way for you to remove pain is to go through it. Accept the fact that it's finished and accept the fact that it's painful. That's just how it is. Ganito kasi yan. You can't tell your heart, your mind, and your soul to be okay. It's just like telling a physical wound, huy, gumaling ka na. Of course, it's not gonna happen 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days. Hindi mangyayari yun A physical wound is gonna heal by itself depending on your capacity, depending on your capability as an individual. Kasi may mga taong mabilis gumaling, may mga taong hindi mabilis gumaling. Pero bottom line is, the body has a natural process of healing. So same as true with the wound and the heart. But one way for you not to heal first is to delay the healing process by not facing the fact that everything is over. Okay lang umiyak, okay lang sumigaw, okay lang kahit anong gawin mo, ayos lang yan. Any outlet that you wanted to do, and there's no shame of crying over a person that hurt you. Kasi that's one way for you to actually remove that heavy feeling. The more you go through pain, the more you're able to put it out there. Just a disclaimer, it doesn't necessarily mean that if you feel the pain, you have to destroy your life. Of course not. There's a fine line. You don't have to allow yourself na maapektuhan yung work mo, yung relationship mo sa iba, or anything beyond what you have. Kasi that relationship already destroyed you. Please, do yourself a favor. Don't allow that specific reason to destroy other relationships as well. You can tell them, but it should not be at the cost of that relationship. So that's one way. Feel the pain and don't be scared. There's no really true way for you to go over it, but to accept the fact that it's painful and you have to go through that.